I said, why is it that every relationship, you always have a problem with somebody? Why didn't you come?
Because of what you said.
I know, but Monica, you could have shot me in the face and broke my leg, and I would have still went to your wedding.
I feel like somebody in the network said, hey, why don't we bring in two people that are siblings and let them have a traditional sibling argument? The type of traditional sibling argument that if they had it at home, mom or dad would just simply be like, you two, shut up, your siblings, your blood, get over it and move on. And then that's it. That's it. But instead, we've got two grown siblings and they're having an argument or a discussion, shall I say, because the sister decided to not go to her brother's wedding purely because he said that you are the problem in all my relationships. This is actually a topic that we're talking about right now. This is something that we actually witnessed. I don't know what's worst. The relationship between Gabe and his sister's storyline, or the storylines of any 90-day couple thing in general. Because obviously, we all know it's generally all pathetic, right? But then at the same time, people who are in relationships aren't blood related, right? So it's kind of a different, they're not raised together. They're people who just meet and get married off the whim or get engaged off the whim. So yeah, it makes sense why it is a calamity for the most part. But these two right here, been together for so long, you're telling me that they could not communicate a way around the fact that Gabe said something, sis didn't like it, so therefore she didn't tell him his wedding. It seems to me as if it's just some bullcrap, but let's get into it. Let's see where this goes. But before we do that, like the video, please. And also subscribe, you know what I'm saying? But let's get into it.
Monica, there was no possible way that you could pull yourself together to go to your brother's once-in-a-lifetime wedding. There was no.
Imagine, look how quick she was like, no. Like, really? Really?
No way you could do
I got my hair done for 2 hours. The entire 2 hours, I was bawling my eyes out. I hopped in the shower. I went and I pulled my dress out. And then I'm like, I'm not going to show up like that.
So basically, you was thinking about yourself and you wasn't thinking about the fact that you was about to miss your brother's wedding. The brother that you said for the whole season that you two were like this. Like this. But you didn't want to turn up at his wedding. It's funny though, because obviously that means she was only thinking of herself, and little did she know while she was pulling this little stunt, Gabriel ended up being late his own wedding because he couldn't get out of bed because he couldn't bear the fact that he was going to get married without his sisters being there. But he got up anyway, ended up getting married. Rightly so, right? Nah, man. These excuses coming from his sister are absolutely pathetic. You're embarrassing yourself. It's a good thing you've already got a man, because if you didn't have a man and men saw you be able to listen to TV, trust me, you'd find a long time until you found a man. I'll tell you that now. But anyway, we continue.
We were waiting for Isabel to get there, right? And then as soon as Isabel said, oh, I'm here now, she's like, I want to leave.
Jamie's face is so precious. Whoa, did she really just say that? Like, why? Why?
That's not, see, and that's not at all.
Yes, it is.
Gabe said, well, she just got here. She's going to be so mad. You're going to cause problems in my relationship. And then that's when I made that comment. And I said, if this causes problems in your relationship.
I mean, listen. I can understand the context of the conversation. I can understand that, you know, her saying that, oh, if she's going to be mad, I get it. I really do get it. But guess what? This is still not a good enough reason for you to skip out on your brother's wedding. Regardless. It is not a good reason. Absolutely pathetic this is, isn't it?
My brother is telling me that I'm the reason for his downfall and all his failed relationships. Does that not hurt? Like, I
never said that you're the reason for a failed relationship. I said every relationship that I was in, you always have a problem with.
Okay, kids. All right, kids. Just calm down now, okay? Don't get riled up, kids, okay? It's all right. It's okay to argue sometimes. But remember, we're siblings, man. Like, it's all good. Okay, as long as we've got each other, we've got each other's back, we're good. But in this situation here, like, these two are acting as if like they were legit in a marriage once upon a time. They are behaving as if they're behaving as if they were once upon a time in some sort of relationship. I mean, I said it before and I'll say it again. A lot of people thought I was wild for this. Some people agreed, some people were like, it's a bit too far, but I'll say it again. I still feel like Gabe's sister is in love with him. I don't give a damn what anybody says, man. The way these two are bickering, the way she be conducting herself. I mean, look at it this way. When someone doesn't go to someone's like wedding, like it's usually because they have feelings for that person, you know what I mean? Let's just keep it 100, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep it 100. I will stick by that till the day I DIE, yes, the one.
What's the common denominator? What's the common denominator in all my failed relationships? You. And I said,
No,
what?
I never said failed relationship.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Now we're having an argument about, yes, you did. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Like, come on.
Well, Isabel, do you accept that explanation? Do you think that is a good reason for her to have missed her brother's wedding?
No one would ever agree with that reasoning. No one. I'll be surprised if she said yes.
Por la ausencia de Mónica ese día. A mí me dolió mucho y hasta el día de hoy yo siento que
Listen, 100%, you know, because that's the other part, isn't it? Isabel was already thinking that Monica doesn't like her, right? She's already thinking that sis doesn't like me, and then his sis doesn't end up at the wedding. The fact that she's caused two problems here. One, that you've let down your brother, and then two, you now made your brother's wife believe that you actually just don't like her, that you hate her that much that you didn't want to turn up because she was marrying him out of all people. You see what I'm saying? So self-centered. It's embarrassing and disgusting to watch. Grow up.
para el día de la boda la idea era que tú hacías parte de las damas de honor.
Isabel, I wish that I knew I was offered
Oh, wait, hold up. Hold on a minute.
a maid of honor, bridesmaid, whatever on your side. I would have loved that.
Wasn't this a discussion that was
No,
also happening?
no.
Exactly. Why was this not a discussion? How can you tell me you did not know that you can be a bridesmaid? This is the problem. The fact is, though, there was a lack of communication from, well, the fact that she never wanted to make a real effort with Monica, right? No, with Isabel, right? And if she had, instead of grilling Isabel about her intentions with her brother, really and truly, they could have had conversations about, okay, who's playing what role, you know what I mean? Who's doing what, da-da-da-da-da. But instead of doing that, everything was just the complete opposite.
I would have loved that.
So you're saying the day of the wedding, you didn't know what your role was going to be in the wedding?
No,
How is that possible?
because there's no communication. I don't.
And I wonder why.
Bueno, directamente yo no tuve comunicación con Mónica. O sea, yo la soñaba siendo mi dama de honor. Mi mamá confeccionó todos los vestidos de las damas de honor.
The question is, why didn't you speak to Monica directly?
Y la idea era que ella fuera con uno de esos vestidos.
I was not told the mother made a dress for me. I would have loved that.
Gabe, did you?
I didn't know
He
that
said
she
he
had
didn't know
a dress.
either. That's what I'm saying.
I thought that Monica was just going to come in whatever her dress that
So is
Like, do you call this a relationship? What is this nonsense? What is this nonsense? How do we not know who's doing what? Who's doing this, and that? Communication was that bad between Gabriel and his sister and Monica and Isabel and Gabriel that all three of them are just a calamity at this moment in time. This is the most pathetic, most childish thing I've ever seen in my life.
that a lack of communication, Gabe, between you and Isabel?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, but it's not. It's a lack of communication between every single one of you. I don't know who plans a wedding and then doesn't know who's doing what at that wedding. That doesn't make any sense to the slightest. And it's crazy because Monica should have known, because I remember originally she was saying that I want to be this, I want to be that. Well, we're at the end now. Thank God. We are at the end. You guys let me know what you're thinking down below anyway, and we'll most certainly talk about it. But as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to Gabriel and his sister, like, these two need to learn to grow the F up. They need to just find a way to actually have a better communication standard, you know what I mean? And for Isabel, I actually really feel sorry for her in this situation. I feel like her and Gabe are a good couple, but at the same time, if Gabe's sister doesn't like, you know, act up properly or whatever, like, their relationship is just, it's just pointless for the most part, you know? Whatever, innit? You guys let me know what you're thinking down below. Don't forget to like, sub, and of course, peace.